Hey guys, Eric here. I'm coming at you after a week-long hiatus. Let me explain to you what exactly happened. So, about a week ago, I was streaming on my YouTube channel, and don't mind by the way why I look a little different. I was just testing out some different models. I have a huge back catalog of them, and VTube Studio loves to tweak when I'm playing games or when I'm streaming games. So just trying to figure out a workaround, for that. But that's besides the point. A week ago, I was streaming Marvel Rivals, and my PC, for those who do not know, is a giant piece of shit. It is 5 years old. The parts are probably older, for sure. And so while the game was loading, I made the decision to pull up YouTube. I was like, you know what? Let's watch something. And so, lo and behold, I was recommended some NFL highlights. And again, this is on YouTube itself. This is not a third-party website. I was not streaming the game illegally. This was a game that happened last year. It was the Bears versus Jaguars game in London. And so I pulled up the highlights for that. And within a minute and a half, the stream gets taken down. I get hit with a copyright strike, and I was not able to upload anything, and I was able to make a single post for a whole week. That shit pissed me off royally, to the point where I made the decision that I'm going to move any and all streaming to Twitch. I'm not going to continue to walk on eggshells anymore. I've had my troubles with copyright in the past, as we saw back in February, January, when I had made a WWE review. And despite the fact that I did not include a lot of footage, it was only just some small clips, right? Just to kind of emphasize what I was saying, it still got taken down for 15, 30 seconds of footage combined. So, yeah, just wanted to get that out the way. And then, to continue, I have an announcement to make, and this is actually a big moment for the channel. On July 10th, I'm actually going to AEW All In and TJPW Live in Dallas. I'll be flying my ass from Chicago, linking up with a longtime friend and member of the Moose group chat, Bronco Busted, aka Sam Dallas, and I am excited as hell. Getting to see Omega versus Okada live is going to be a divine experience. And for the TJPW show, Bronco and I have actually gotten tickets for the meet and greet too. So I personally get to complete some lore that is almost, 2 years in the making. Because when I was in Japan 2 years ago, I had went to the Princess Cup Finals, and I had bought, and I still have it with me, I had bought a ticket to meet Suzume after the show and get the 8x10 signed and get a photo. But unfortunately, that show ran a little late, and we had to hop onto the train over to Ryogoku for the G1 final, so we had to miss out on that. As much as I'm excited to finally, meet Suzume, the GOAT, hopefully I get a chance to meet, Miyu, Masao, Maki. They brought out so many of my favorites from the roster. Bronco and I are going to cook. And it's my first time visiting Texas, so it's going to be nice to be able to see Dallas, Arlington, that whole area. I'll be staying in Grand Prairie, so I'm going to be right in the middle of all that shit. With that being said, let's move on to the discussion here. Before we hop into my thoughts on Dominion, I want to shout out one of the best comedy matches I've seen all year. And this is coming from the Tokyo Joshi Sari Namba's Dream Come True special. As fun of a show as that was, as much as I love the lore of having all the different girls come out in different variants of Sari Namba's past, and wrapping up this whole retirement tour for her, nothing came close to the spectacle that was Sekine Hideki versus Harada Kazuki. Hideki Sekine, also known as Shrek, the second that I saw a stiff ass walk through the aisle of Shinkiba, was love at first sight. Nothing could mentally prepare you for the emotional journey that this match took us on. And listen, I loved that in the main event, you had fucking Rika Tatsumi, Yuki Aino, Kaya Toribami, all come out to fucking baby metal. That was awesome. But how could they ever compare to the aura that Shrek resonates? The vibes that I got were similar to another beast mode ass wrestler in Caveman Ugg. And the thought of Caveman Ugg and Shrek coming together, I might need to make a quick visit to my local sperm bank because that shit got me bricked up. Now onto Dominion. Nothing screams bringing life into an already shitty, poopy, slop-ass stable like House of Torture than bringing in fucking Bad Luck Fale and Chase Owens.
I mean, can we also talk about the fucking easy-ass layup of having Goki come back as the top babyface in the junior division, especially post-injury, but no, fucking stick him in fucking House of Torture. Dumbass fucking, oh my.
What the fuck is Gato thinking? I mean, I guess it helps taking the shitters out of fucking Bullet Club, but like, fuck. Bad Luck Fale coming out as the X, as the surprise entrant, was the equivalent to fucking Travis Scott walking out at WrestleMania. And the Chase Owens reaction that he had, it reminded me so much of fucking Mr. Anderson when fucking Tito Ortiz came out. Same shit, different ass. I'm glad that the New Japan fan base isn't full of dumbasses, because Gabe Kidd came out there after going to AEW and turning his back on the audience that he claimed for years and years was the best in the world. The company that he claimed was the best in the world. All that Shin Nippon Ichiban bullshit that he spewed. The New Japan fan base saw him go to AEW, team with the fucking Young Bucks and the Elite, and that whole run exposed Gabe Kidd as a mark-ass buster and as one of the most disingenuous wrestlers in the world today. I don't get why they had Gabe Kidd win here either. Just the fact that when Gabe Kidd botched the move, the crowd audibly laughed at him. Keep in mind, this is a New Japan crowd too. They laughed at him. It goes to show you how much damage he's done to his image in such a short amount of time. Konosuke Takeshita and Boltin Oleg, that trilogy, banging. The match at Dominion, absolutely fire. A long time coming for Boltin, finally winning that never openweight title. What a beast. I cannot wait to see what's next for him. And same with Takeshita, as both of them are going to have their G1 runs. Keeping the positive vibes going. Because Dominion this year felt like a mix of it's so over and we're so back. And when I refer to it's so over, it's all that House of Torture bullshit and having somebody like Yo, who had that Best of Super Junior run, losing the final and then losing his fucking title back to back. And when I refer to we're so back, I'm talking about Taichi getting strapped up once again. One of my longtime favorites, one of the most underappreciated and underrated members of the New Japan roster, had that shit locked down in a really good match too, teaming up with Tomohiro Ishii to take on Great-O-Khan and the original Mark-Ass Buster #1, Callum Newman. That's the type of shit I want to see, not this David Finlay evil slop. I want to see more fucking Hirooki Goto Shingo main events. That's what I want. The Goto Revolution will not end. I'm gonna stay strong. I don't care if he called out Zack Sabre Jr. again and they're gonna have another fucking rematch. Guess what? Goto's gonna go to that and he's gonna come out on top. And on top of that, Goto's gonna walk in to Forbidden Door as champion and he's gonna defend that shit against Shibata. And you know what's gonna happen there? Goto's gonna win again. The Goto Revolution will not stop. We taking the world title to the fucking dome, baby. Hirooki Goto FC did not wait this long for this title reign to end in a fucking rematch. I can't wait for the eventual video that I make comparing the retirement road for Hiroshi Tanahashi and then the retirement road for John Cena, because it is night and day. Fucking ridiculous.
Let's get some pussy tonight.